Hello everyone, Devang here, and welcome to another episode in my series of Cost-o-logy. This is my series of short videos where we discuss about various interesting terms in my subject of costing. Yeah. Before I go for my word of today, some important announcements for you. Sorry. Yeah, we have already launched the All-Star batch for CA Final, second group, Fast Track. Yes, All-Star batch is the batch for Fast Track syllabus. Fast Track syllabus for May 22 attempt. We've already launched the batch. The subjects have already started, so please hurry and join now. You can use code YASHAS to get 10% discount on your subscriptions. The subjects will be taken like this. I will be taking costing, Durgesh sir will be taking DT, and Mohammad Rafi sir will be taking IDT. The batch startings has already happened as per the schedule here, and you need one subscription for that. One subscription will give you multiple benefits. You can attend live classes. If you miss the live class, you can also watch the recorded sessions. You'll get multiple educators for every subject. Doubt solving sessions will be there every week. Mock tests will also be conducted and all. These guys have been our proud learners who have succeeded with an academy subscription, and these are the pricing for the group 2 subscription. Remember, you can use code YASHAS to get a 10% discount on these subscriptions. You can also go for combo subscription, group 1 plus group 2, like this. And we've also launched the Iconic program for CA Final students. Iconic is the premium program, premium subscription. Pricing will be a little bit higher like this. But again, you can use code YASHAS to get a 10% discount on that subscription. You can also go for combo subscription, group 1 plus group 2, like this. And what do you get extra under the Iconic program? Well, under Iconic program, you'll get live mentoring platform, live mentorship. Live mentorship where there will be one-to-one coaching for you personally by some expert. The expert will also be there for your one-to-one doubt solving, personal doubt solving, one-to-one basis. There will also be given evaluated test series, will be given tests and the papers will be evaluated. Printed copies of the books will be given, expert sessions will be there, and plus all the routine benefits of plus classes are always there. Okay. The main specialty under the Iconic program is the test series. The test will be conducted in three stages like this. First test at 40% syllabus completion, second at 80% syllabus completion, third at 100% syllabus completion. After every test, there will be an analysis class where the paper will be discussed with you, and after that the papers will be checked, evaluated, and then the checked papers are given back to you, and you will be also be given feedback regarding how well did you perform in that paper, how can you improve your performance even better. Yeah, that is the biggest benefit of the Iconic program. It doesn't get better than this. Yeah. Anyway, so coming back to our word of today, my term for today is the term called cost of quality. This comes from chapter number 2 in your SCMPE syllabus, CA Final Costing. Now, cost of quality is basically all about quality. Every company wants to improve quality of their products, but to improve quality of the products, you will have to spend some money. Like if you want to improve quality of the product, you will have to improve the quality of machines, you'll have to give training to your workers and all. Yes, so in short, improving quality of the product will cost you something. But if you don't wish to incur that cost, if you don't wish to incur the cost of, say, better training or better machines or quality control, if you don't wish to incur that cost of improving quality, then you will have to bear the cost of degrading quality. Then you'll have to bear the cost of quality decrease, because if you don't incur the cost of training or cost of improving the machines and all, then your production will give out more defectives, and more defective units that come out, that many units, you are wasting money on that. So the defective units will also cost you something. So basically my cost of quality is a comparison between all such items of cost. Apparently my cost of quality concept is a total of PAF: prevention, appraisal, and failure. Or you can classify that into four categories like this chart. Yeah, you can classify that in four categories as in this chart. See, my chart over here shows two main categories: cost of poor quality and cost of good quality. Cost of good quality means the efforts that you give to improve quality of your products, the efforts that you give to decrease defective units. What efforts do you give? You give efforts like giving training to the workers, you give efforts like doing quality checking of your products. All that efforts that you give will cost you something. That is my cost of good quality. If you increase your efforts over here, then number of defective units will decrease. When number of defective units will decrease, it means cost of poor quality will decrease. Cost of poor quality means the cost of producing defective units. If you want to decrease your defective units cost, then you will have to increase your cost of training, cost of quality control, cost of checking and all. So cost of training, quality control, checking, all that is called as cost of good quality. And the cost of defective units is called as your cost of poor quality. Okay? So cost of good quality is further divided in two categories: prevention cost and appraisal cost. Prevention cost is the cost that you incur for preventing production of bad quality. Best example here, I'll give you one example for each of them. Example, say training of workers. Imagine if you give good training to the workers, then the workers will have better efficiency and they will produce good units. So because of better training, your production of defectives will be prevented. That is called as prevention cost. Appraisal cost is the cost which includes all types of checking. The cost incurred for checking the quality of the products produced, or checking the quality of machines, or checking the quality of materials. Any types of checking will fall under appraisal cost. You will have to employ people who will do the checking. You will have an entire department, quality control department, to do that checking. That falls under appraisal cost. Then you have failure cost. Failure means defectives that are produced. So my cost of poor quality is basically the cost of defectives produced. But under that, there are two categories: internal failure, external failure. Internal failure comes first. Internal failure means that you produced defectives and you identified them as defectives. You yourself identified them as defectives. When you identify them as defectives, you will either scrap the units, or say maybe you will throw away the units. Yes, so example, say the units which are scrapped. The units which are scrapped because they were defectives, that cost becomes my cost of internal failure. While external failure means that you did not identify the defectives. You thought it is good unit. So when you did not identify defective units, what did you do with those units? You sold it to the customer. Customer bought the units have reached the customer. Now the customer found defect in those units. If the customer will find the unit defective, what will the customer do? Customer will return the goods, sales return, or customer will claim warranties, or customer will claim you to do repairs. So let's say if the customer claims warranty, then that warranty cost, you will have to give free replacement to the customer. You will have to give free repairing work to the customer. That falls under cost of external failure. Yeah. So external failure is, for example, let's say sales return. And against that, you will have to give replacement. Okay. So these are all my nature of cost which falls under cost of quality. Basically, the companies will not try to make defectives zero. Look, this concept here, the main purpose of this concept is that do not try to make your defectives zero. Because if you want to make your defectives zero, well, making defectives zero means reducing my cost of poor quality. Well, if you want to make the cost of poor quality zero, if you want to decrease the defectives to zero, then you might have to incur a very huge cost of good quality. then your cost of good quality will become very huge. So rather, this concept here suggests that the purpose of this is not to bring your good quality. The purpose of this is not to bring your defectives down to zero. The purpose is not to bring the defectives down to zero. Rather, the purpose is to bring my total cost of quality down. It will never go down till zero, but you try to decrease your total cost of quality, because if one cost is increased, then other cost will decrease. So you need to take a call that how much increase should I do on this side here. You need to decide that how much increase should be done over here, so that you get some decrease over here, such that overall cost of quality is minimized. This concept is the cost of quality. The practical questions that you will get here, you'll get practical questions in this topic, and the questions will be of that same concept. They will ask you that whether the company should implement a proposal or not. So you will compare present level, proposed level, and in both the levels, you will simply compare the total cost of quality. Choose the proposal where the total cost is less. Done? Yes, that's my concept of cost of quality. I hope you enjoyed the concept. Until next time, bye bye.